My hat don't hang on the same nail too long. My ears can't stand to hear the same old song. And I don't leave the highway long enough to bog down in the mud. 'Cause I got rambling fever in my blood. I caught this rambling fever long ago, when I first heard a lonesome whistle blow. Someone said I ever give a damn. Damn sure told you wrong. I got rambling fever all along. Rambling fever, kind that can't be measured by degrees. Ramblin' fever, ain't no kind of cure for my disease. There was a time I'd like to bed down on a sofa, let some pretty lady rub my back, spend the early morning drinking coffee, talking when I'll be coming back. 'Cause I don't let no woman tie me down, and I'll never get too old to get around. I wanna die along the highway and run away like some old highline bull. Rest this rambling fever in my soul. Ramblin' fever, the kind that can't be measured by degrees. Ramblin' fever, ain't no kind of cure for my disease. There ain't no kind of cure for my disease. Hey, Haggard out there, Guitar Heroes. All right, we got a little Merle Haggard today, 1977, Ramblin' Fever. Now, we basically got a 3-chord tune here. We got a G, and we got a C, and we got a D. And today I'm going to use this kind of alternative thing. We got the 4-finger G. I bring the 2 fingers down for that C. Got the thumb over on the mute, that E, to do the C. And then for a D, it's going to be a D sus4. So I'm just going to bring my index finger over to that G string. And we'll keep it real simple. Now, the alternatives, of course, would be a standard G, a standard C, and then a D7 and a D in a couple of spots. Okay, now for an intro, there's a pretty lengthy guitar solo at the beginning, so we're just going to hit some chords underneath that. Start out with the G, C, back G, D, C, and G. And then we're going to start with one of 3 verses, and then we have a bridge and we have a chorus. So let's get started with going through one of our verses. We start with the G. My hat don't hang around on the same nail too long. C, back to G. My ears can't stand to hear the same old song. D or D7. Back to G. I don't leave the highway long enough, C, to bog down in the mud, G. 'Cause I've got rambling deep fever in my blood. So then we get another verse exactly the same except for different words, of course, and then we get into the chorus. We start with a G. Ramblin' fever, C, back to G. Kind that can't be measured by degrees, D. Ramblin' fever, back to the C, back to a G now. There ain't no kind of D cure for my disease, back to the G. All right, now we're going to roll into a bridge that's just played one time, although it's really similar, almost identical to the verses. We start on a G. There's times I'd like to bed down on a C, or C add 9. Sofa, back to G. Let some pretty lady rub my back. D, back to G. And spend the early morning drinking C, coffee. Back to G. And talking when D, I'll be coming back to G. And then we're going to go into one more verse, and then we repeat the chorus, and then that's the end. So let's go through kind of a strumming pace here. 'Cause I don't let no woman tie me down. I never get too old to get around. I wanna die along the highway right away, like some old highline pole. Rent this pretty Ramblin fever on my soul. Ramblin fever, kind that can't be measured by degrees. So a little emphasis on the downstroke is what I like to do, and kind of that chugga-chugga locomotive kind of rhythm in the background. Ramblin fever, ain't no kind of cure for my disease. And then always on the end, whenever you're in that key of G and you end on a G, you can always get that C at 9, and then right back to the G just to kind of finish it off at the end. All right, there you are, Merle Haggard, 1977, Ramblin' Fever. Hope you got something out of this lesson. Take it easy out there, and we'll see you next time.